simple discount. So, what is simple interest? Simple interest is a method of interest that always applies to the original principal amount with the same rate of interest for every time cycle. So, kung pila, mao siya, for example, kung pila ang imuhang tubo sa imuhang original price nga imuhang gi-loan or gi-invest sa bangko, mao ra pud ang imuhang bayaran with the same rate of interest for every time cycle. So, magbalik-balik lang siya kung pila ang interest sa imuhang original price ay original na giutang, mao lang pud siya ang imuhang bayaran until mahuman ang imuhang gi-loan or gi-invest sa bangko. Interest is the amount paid for the use of money. Mao siya ang imuhang bayaran. Then the principal is the amount that was initially borrowed or loaned from the bank or invested or ang imuhang amount initially na gihulang or gi-invest sa bangko. Then the interest is the rate of interest at which the principal amount is given to someone for a certain time. Mao siya ang tubo sa imuhang gi-invest or gihuram na kwarta sa bangko. Time is the duration for which the principal amount is given to someone or the duration or tingbayad sa imuhang gi-loan or gi-invest na kwarta.
Time, ordinary simple interest, is a simple interest that uses 360 days as the equivalent number of days in a year. Exact simple interest is a simple interest that uses exact number of days in a year, which is 365. Ang method sa pagkuha sa ordinary simple interest, ordinary method, T equals number of days over 360. Ang pagkuha sa time sa exact method, exact simple interest, T equals number of days over 365. In most business, ordinary method is used unless otherwise stated.
So these are the formulas of simple interest. So the formula of simple interest is I equals principal times rate times T. Then ang formula sa pagkuha sa interest rate is R equals interest over principal times time. Then ang principal is ang pagkuha sa principal is P equals interest over rate times time. Then, ang formula sa pagkuha sa time is T equals interest over principal times rate. Exercise 1. Complete the table below by finding the unknown. So, in this table, we have 4 columns, which is principal, rate, time, and interest. So, atong first problem is, ang ginapangita is principal, which is, ang atong rate is 2.5%, time is 4 years, and interest is 1,500. So, ang atong gamiton na nga formula is principal equals interest divided by rate times time. Ang atong principal kay wala man, so mo na atong ginapangita. So, ang atong interest is 1,500 over rate nato is 2.5, aning equivalent sa 0.025 times sa time is 4 years. So, 1,500 divided by 0.025 times 4, ang atong answer is 15,000. Muna na ang atong principal na gipangita. Next is, sa second problem is, atong ginapangita is rate, which is, ang principal niya is 36,000, time is 1 year and 5 months, and interest is 4,860. Ang formula equals rate equals I divided by P times N. Interest na to is 4,860 divided by 36,000. So, ang atong time kay 1 year and 5 months man. So, atong i-divide ang 5 months sa 12 months, which is 1.42. So, 4,860 divided by 36,000 times 1.42 equals 0.09 or 9%. Which is 9% or 9% kay rate man atong ginapangita. So, sa third problem, ang ginapangita na po diri is time, which is ang principal is 250,000, rate is 0.5%, and ang interest is 275. So, ang gamitan na ito nga formula is T equals I over P times R. So, ang atong interest dere is 275 over 250,000 times 0.05% equivalent sa 0.0005. So, 275 divided by 250,000 times 0.0005 is equal to 2.2 years. Muna ang atong time. Next is, the last problem is, ang ginapakita diri is ang interest, which is ang principal nato is 500,000, rate is 12.5%, and ang time is 10 years. So, ang problem na po nga gamitin nato ani is interest na lang ginapangita, I equals P times R times time. So, principal nato is 500,000 times the rate na 12.5% equivalent to 0.125 times sa 10 years na ito ang time. So, 500,000 times 0.125 times 10 is equal to 625,000, which is mo na nga ito ang interest na pinapakita diri sa ikapat na problem.
Example number 1. A car loan of 12,000 pesos is offered at an annual simple interest rate of 8%. How much interest will be paid if the loan is repaid after 2 years? So, ang ipakita diri ang problem guys is interest. So, ang given nato ang P equals 12,000. Tapos ang rate is 8% or 0.08. Tapos ang time is 2 years. So ang formula nga itong gamiton is interest equals PRT. So ang P is 12,000. So ang R is 0.08 and ang time is 2 years or 2. So i-solve siya 12,000 times 0.08 and times 2 equals 1,920. Ano siya ang atong interest? So, ang interest sa 12,000 is 1,920. Next is example number 2. Tom invested 50,000 in savings account and after 2 years, he received a total of 5,600 as interest. What was the rate of interest per annum? Ang iyang ipakita diri guys is ang rate. So, we have a given principal is 50,000. Ang iyang time is 2 years. Tapos ang iyang interest is 5,600. So, ang gamiton nato nga formula is ang R equals interest over PT. So ang iyang interest is 5,600 over principal of 50,000 and the iyang time is 2 or 2 years. So 5,600 divided by 50,000 times 2 is 0.056 or 5.6%. So mo na iyang rate.
Next is example 3. John borrowed money from a bank and paid 360,000 pesos as interest after 3 years. The interest rate was 8% per annum. What was the principal amount of the loan? So, ang ginapangita daw diri is principal. First is given. So, I is equals to 360,000. Then, the time is 3 years. And the rate is 8% or 0.08. Solution. The formula we use is principal is equals to I interest or is rate times time. So P is equals to I is 360,000 divided by rate is 0.08 time is 3 years. So 360,000 divided by 0.08 times 3 years is equals to 1,500,000. So this is the principal amount. Then the next example 4 is Sarah invests 500,000 pesos in a saving account with an annual simple interest rate of 4%. If she earns 800 pesos in interest, how long was the money invested? So first is write the given. P is equals to 500,000. Then I is equals to 800. Then R is 4% or 0.04. Solution. The formula we use is time plus interest over principal times rate. Interest is 800 divided by principal is 5,000 times 0.04. So the total is 800 divided by 5,000 times 0.04 is equals to 4 years. So ang money na-invest siya in 4 years.
Accumulation and discount and simple interest. Accumulation and simple interest. Accumulation refers to the total amount obtained by adding the principal amount and the interest earned by principal over given period. So it means the accumulation is the total amount of the So, discount and simple interest. Discount is the difference between the original principal and the final amount accumulation after deducting the interest. So, the difference between the original principal and final amount.
So, these are the formulas of accumulation and discount at simple interest. So, to accumulate a principal for years, use interest equals principal times rate times time, and final amount equals principal plus interest, or final amount equals principal, open parenthesis, 1 plus rate times time, close parenthesis. So, to discount an amount for years, use principal equals final amount over 1 plus rate times time.
So, example number 5. Then invest 3,000 in a fixed deposit account with an annual simple interest rate of 5%. How much will she have at the end of 3 years? So, ang given rin guys ay principal na to kay 10,000. Tapos ang atong rate is 5% or equivalent 0.05. Ang atong time is 3 days. Tapos ang gamiton na to nga solution is final amount equal P principal plus times 1 plus RT. So ang atong principal is 10,000. So 10,000. Tapos ang atong kay ang plus 1 kay heavy naman na siya. So atong ang rate na to kay 0.05 man. So itong button is plus 1 equals 0.05. Ang atong time na to is 3 years. So total na to ang 10,000 times plus 1 times 0.05 times rate equals 11,500. So other solution I plus B R 3. So ang principal na to is 10,000. Ang rate na to is 5%, so equivalent of 0.05. So ang time na to is 3 years. So para na to sa total na to sa tanan, ang total niya is 1,500. So para makuha na to ang 11,500 is if principal times I. So ang principal na to is 10,000. Ang interest ay 1,500 equals 11,500. So mauna ang tawag gani ang final amount sa ipangita sa example number 5. Example number 6. Sarah purchases a computer worth 24,999. The store offers a discount of 8% on the computer if she pays within 2 years. If Sarah decides to avail the discount, how much will she need to pay? So akong given guys kay ang final amount nato kay ang final amount kay 54,999. Ang rate na to is 8%. equivalent sa ano? Equivalent sa 0.08 niya. Ang ato time is 2 years. So, formula. Principal plus A over 1 plus RT. So, final amount is 24,999 over given naman ang class ang maraming kita na ang rate na to is 0.08 times ang time na to is 2. So, ano siya? 24,999 divide 1 plus times 0.08 times 2 equals 21,950.86 206 8965. Tapos dili ka na sa paano ay kaya ako sa meron to or 21,550.86. So the principal amount is 21,550.86.
So the next topic is all about simple discount. Simple discount is also known as bank discount. Discount that the bank deducts from a loan in advance. So it means that in simple discount, the bank deduct from a loan in advance or the bank deduct of the interest in the beginning of the loan. The process of finding the present value of a given amount that is due on a future date and includes a simple interest. In other words, to discount an amount by the simple interest is to find its present value.
Discount, the interest deducted from the amount of a loan. Mao ni siya ang interest nga gi-deduct sa imong kwarta nga imong giloan. Proceeds, the actual amount that's given to the borrower. Bali mao ni siya ang original imong nga kwarta nga imong gihatag sa nag-utang. Ang future value, the amount the borrower is obligated to repay, also called face value. Bali mao ni siya ang kwarta nga obligasyon na dapat bayaran sa nag-utang.
So these are the formulas of simple discount. So to find the simple discount, use the formula D equals future value times discount rate times time. Then to find the discount rate, use the formula D equals simple discount over future value times time. Then to find the time, use the formula T equals discount over future value times discount rate. Then to find the future value is the formula you should use is F equals discount over discount rate times time. So to find the proceeds, use the formula P equals future value minus discount or use the other formula P equals future value open parenthesis 1 minus discount rate times time close parenthesis.
Example 1. Jovit are considering taking out a business loan of 50,000 pesos for a term of 3 years. The lender offers a discount rate of 3%. How much the total interest will be collected in advance with this discount? Given. The future value is 50,000 pesos. And the discount rate is 3% or 0.03. And our discount period is 3
years. Solutions. The formula we use is the discount equals future value times discount rate times time. The future value is 50,000. Then the discount rate is 0.03. The time is 3 years. 50,000 times 0.03 times 3 is equals to 4,500 pesos. Example 2. Gia received a discount of 200 pesos on a product with a total value of 2,500 pesos after 3 years. What is the discount rate given? Our future value is 2,500 pesos. And the discount is 200 pesos. And the time is 3 years. Solution. The formula we use is discount rate equals discount over future value times time. Discount rate equals our discount is 200 pesos and the future value is 25,000 and 2,500 times 3 years. 200 pesos over 2,500 times 3 is equals to 0.0367 or 2.67%.
Example 3. If the discount interest on a loan is 250 pesos and the interest rate is 3%, determine the due date of the loan if the final value is 8,000 pesos. So, ang given is final amount is 8,000. Then, discount is 250. Then, ang discount rate is 3% or 0.03. So, ang atong gamit no na kuan kaning solution or formula is time equals discount over final amount times discount rate. Kaya ang ipangita man kay ang time. So, T equals 250 over 8,000 times 0.03. So, 250 over 8,000 times 0.03 is 1.04 years. Example 4. The simple discount on a loan is 1,200 and the loan is due at the end of 3 years. The discount rate is 15%. Find the maturity value. So, ang discount na to is the discount is 1,200 and ang discount rate is 15% or 0.15. Then ang time na to is 3. So ang ipangita dire is the final amount. So, ang gamiton nato is final amount equals discount over discount rate times time. So, ang final amount equals 1,200 over 0.15 times 3 is equal to 2,666.6666 or 2,666.67.
So, simple interest is a basic concept in a finance that is widely used in a various real-life applications in the Philippine setting. So, here are a few examples. So, first is loans and borrowing. So, loans and borrowing are often used in personal loans, business loans, and mortgages in the Philippines. So, next is the savings account. So, many banks in the Philippines offer savings accounts that accrue interest over time. Next is fixed deposit. So fixed deposit are also known as time deposit or certificates of deposit are popular investment options in the Philippines. And also hire purchase agreements. So high purchase agreements are commonly used for purchasing vehicles, appliances, or other high-value goods in the Philippines. So next is credit card interest. So when individuals in the Philippines use credit cards and carry a balance from a month to month, they are charged in interest on the outstanding amount. So there are several banks in the Philippines offer financial products that utilize simple interest calculation. So here are a few examples. There are Banco de Oro or BDO, Metro Bank, Philippine National Bank or PNB, Bank of the Philippine Islands or BPI, and also the Land Bank of the Philippines. So, these are the banks offers various loans products that apply simple interest, including agricultural loans, business loans, home loans, car loans, housing loans, personal loans, and savings.
So here's some example. A customer deposits 100,000 in a savings account that offers a simple interest rate of 5% per annum. The bank needs to determine the total amount the customer will have after 2 years. So in this problem, we'll find the interest and the total amount. So the given in this problem is principal equals 100,000 and the rate is 5% or 0.05 and the time is 2 years. So the formula we should use in this problem, first, kay ang interest. Interest equals P times R times T. So ang P, so ato ini siya ang i-substitute. So ang P is 100,000, R is 0.05, then ang time is 2. So 100,000 times 0.05 times 2 equals 10,000. So, mo ni ang atong interest. Next is to find the total amount. So, the formula we should use is F equals P plus I. Then, atong i-substitute. Principal is 100,000 plus ang atong interest is 10,000. So 100,000 plus 10,000 is 110,000. So mao ni ang final amount
discount is also known as bank discount. It is a financial concept commonly used in the Philippine setting. So here are a few real-life applications of simple discount. So first is a promissory notes. So simple discount is often used in a promissory notes, which are legal documents that establish a borrower's obligation to repay a loan. So next is treasury bills. So the Philippines government issues treasury bills, which are a short-term debt instruments used to finance government projects and operations. So next is a trade receivable. So in a business transaction, when a company sells goods or services to customers on credit, it may choose to convert the outstanding receivables into immediate cash by discounting them with a bank or financial institution. So also invoice financing. A small and medium-sized enterprises or SMEs in the Philippines often face cash flow challenges due to delayed payments from a customers. So next is a purchase of notes and instruments. So financial institutions in the Philippines may purchase commercial paper, promissory notes, or other negotiable instruments from individuals or business at a discounted value. So there are some financial institutions and factoring companies that offer discounting services. Here are a few examples. So first is a First Cycle. First Cycle is a fintech company in the Philippines that provides invoice discounting services to small and medium-sized enterprises or SMEs. They offer a platform where businesses can sell their unpaid invoices at a discount to access immediate cash flow. So next is DPB Leasing Corporation. DPB Leasing Corporation is a subsidiary of the Development Bank of the Philippines or DPB that offers factoring services to companies. They provide financing solutions including invoice discounting to businesses in need of working capital. So next is the RCBC Factoring Corporation. RCBC Factoring Corporation is a subsidiary of Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation or RCBC. Offers factoring services to companies in the Philippines. Also, they provide financing solutions including invoice discounting to a business looking to improve their cash flow. So next is BDO Leasing and Finance Incorporation. So BDO Leasing and Finance Incorporation is a subsidiary of Banco de Oro or BDO that offers various financing services including factoring. So last is a Metrobank. Metrobank is one of the major banks in the Philippines, offer various financing services to businesses, including factoring and receivable discounting. So here is some example. A company approaches a bank in the Philippines to discount a promissory note. The face value of the promissory note is 100,000 and it has a term of 90 days. So the bank offers a simple discount rate of 8% per annum. Calculate the amount the company will receive from the bank after discounting the promissory note. So in this problem, we will find the discount and the total amount of the company will receive from the bank. So first given, the face value is 100,000. The discount rate is 8% or 0.08. Then the time is 90. So in the problem, kana wala man siya na ingon nga kuha siya exact. So atong gamiton is ordinary. So 90 divided by 360 equals 0.25. So mao ni ang atong time na gamiton. So first formula atong gamiton is to find the discount. Discount equals face value times discount rate times time. Then atong i-substitute. Face value is 100,000. Discount rate is 0.08. Then ang atong time is 0.25.
So 100,000 times 0.8 times 0.25 equals 2,000. So mao ni ang atong discount rate sa atong problem. So now we will solve the total amount. So the formula is P equals face value minus discount. So face value is 100,000 and the discount is 2,000. So 100,000 minus 2,000 is 98,000. So 98,000 is the company will receive after discounting the promissory note.
Simple interest is an easy and basic method to calculate interest on money. In the simple interest method, interest always applies to the principal amount borrowed or loaned.
It is calculated based on the principal amount of money borrowed at the time period. Simple interest is used to various real-life situations, such as car loans and retailer installment loans.
Simple interest works in favor of the borrower because it keeps the overall amount that they pay lower than it would be with compound interest. However, it can work against investors because they want the returns to compound as much as possible to get the most from their investment. In conclusion, a simple interest is a useful concept that can help individuals understand how much they will pay or earn when borrowing or lending money. It is used in various real life situations and can be calculated using a simple formula. It is an important concept to understand as it helps individuals make informed financial decisions. Thank you for watching our video. It was a pleasure sharing our thoughts and experiences with you. I hope this video given you some insights about simple interest.